Hey guys, Derek here. Welcome back to the channel. We are back to watch another episode of Wednesday. This is episode 3. It is called Friend or Woe. So far I've really been enjoying this show. I think it's a lot of fun. I think Jenna Ortega is great in the role, and I'm really curious to see what happens next. So, before we jump into this episode, if you end up enjoying my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a ton to me and helps my channel grow a lot. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload, especially if you want to see me react to more of Wednesday. And then if you're interested in seeing the full uncut version of this reaction, consider checking out my Patreon. That is linked in the description below. But otherwise, let's jump into episode 3 of Wednesday.
Let's assess, shall we? Bag over my head for optimal disorientation.
Oh yeah, she got kidnapped.
Wrists tied tight enough to cut off circulation. And no idea if I'm going to live or die.
It's like a whole cult.
It's definitely my kind of party.
You can take the mask off, Bianca.
Oh.
Wait, I preferred you with it on.
How did you get down here?
Got her.
Rowan showed me. Left pocket.
So they're all part of like a secret gang?
We have roof parties, campouts, the occasional midnight skinny dip.
And Yoko's an
Sick.
amateur mixologist.
She makes a killer virgin mojito. It can get pretty wild.
Virgin
Wow, you guys
mojitos.
even have a bedtime?
Question is, what are we going to do with her? Only members are allowed in this library.
Well, she's a member now. Because she can just get in anytime she
We
wants.
invited her to pledge. She has a legacy.
After the crap she pulled in the poke-up, there's no way in hell.
There's no rules in the poke-up. What are you talking about?
Just because I beat you at your own game? Let me save you the trouble. I'm not interested in joining.
You're seriously turning us down?
Yeah, she's better than you.
Untie her.
I freed myself 5 minutes ago.
What you gonna do, buddy? Come on, fish boy. Step back.
It's amateurs like you who give kidnapping a bad name.
Awkward. You guys suck at the game.
As you know, this year, Outreach Day culminates in a very special event, the dedication of a new memorial statue in the town square. As representatives of our school, I trust you will all put
Enid
your
is
best
so
face
perky.
forward.
Oh, that's ableist towards those kids. They ain't got faces.
Why are you staring at a blank wall?
Wasn't blank last Outreach Day.
What? Oh, did he paint that?
Tracking down the monster that killed your former roommate.
God, for the last time Rowan was expelled, everyone saw him leave.
Have you spoken to him since?
No, he's weird.
Never heard back. I just figured he wanted to put Nevermore in his rearview mirror.
He's also a weird kid, so why would we talk to him?
Oh, great. I guess you can add thief to your resume.
No.
What the big deal is
Rowan
about
took
an
that
old
book.
Nightshade's journal anyways.
You didn't seem surprised when I showed you this last night. You've seen it before, haven't you?
Rowan showed it to her. Or showed it to him.
Then I confronted him about it and he kind of went ballistic on me.
Threw you against the wall?
And what the hell is Crackstone doing in the picture with you?
You know who that is?
Yeah, it's Joseph Crackstone. It's like Jericho's founding father. It's kind of a big deal around here.
Interesting.
Your generosity and hard work are truly outreaches.
Hilarious.
Okay, everyone, we'll see you back here at 1 o'clock for lunch. Enjoy!
Gwendolyn Christie is such a gem. A bunch of foreigners that just love pilgrims, eh?
Welcome to Pilgrim World! Witch trials every day!
Witch trials every day.
I am Mistress Arlene, a real OC,
A real OC?
original colonist.
Oh.
Now, prithee, put your cell phones on vibrate and make haste.
Huzzah! The most unrealistic thing in this show is that any of those kids had their phones off of vibrate in the first place. No one under the age of 35
Behold,
has
the meeting
ever
house.
taken their phone off vibrate.
In the meeting house, which of Joseph Crackstone's artifacts are on display?
It is truly a treasure trove, including original farm tools, tableware, even the Crackstone family chamber pot.
Nice.
That exhibit is being renovated. Today,
What the
thou
heck?
will all be working at the beating heart of Pilgrim World.
The gift shop? The fudgery?
Fudgery?
More like your diabetes in a box.
Volunteers, prick up thine ears.
Prick up thine ears. Thou shalt volunteer your lifeblood. How does Uriah's Heap make any money?
Got a whole section dedicated to these beauties. Squirrels, skunks, snakes, and my personal fave.
Hey, wait, this is,
Too cute.
you're from Rings of Power. How's it doing, darling? You made it out of the mines. Where's Durin?
Genießen Sie Ihr authentisches Pilgrimfudge aus Kakaobohnen, bezogen von den unterdrückten und Bewohnern des Amazonas. Alle nehmen dazu, dass armselige Schüchtern vorbereitet amerikanischen Geschichte auf Fress durchhalten.
Nice, nice. Dang, Eugene. Ease up on the fudge, brother.
Check out this greedy little freak.
Please, I need to get back to the...
Don't puke on them.
Let him go.
What, do you want to end up in the stocks too?
Remember what happened the last time we did this dance?
Yeah, she beat you up.
Get her!
Oh, awkward.
Are you two still here?
You can't get into any more trouble with my dad.
Kid's just covered in puke. Lucas, you gotta clean yourself up. You too, Eugene.
Mayor Walker, I'd like you to meet Marilyn Thornhill. In the spirit of outreach, she's Nevermore's first normie teacher.
I bet she's not a normie teacher. I bet she's the werewolf thing in the woods.
Nobody's ever stood up for me before.
You said Hummers stick together.
Yeah, you're in the bee club.
I don't have any friends.
Poor kid.
Now follow me. I need
You
to
didn't
know
do a
more
very
about this
good job of
milestone.
cleaning him up.
So we have a meeting house to break into.
He's still got stuff all over him. Oi, that's you.
I think this is the girl from my vision. She's even holding the same book. That black one she had outside Crackstone's crib.
That's the girl you saw in your vision last episode. When she said, "You are the key."
Codex Umberum.
What is that?
That's Latin for Book of Shadows.
Oh, okay. Thanks for explaining. There's nothing in it. Or it's got invisible ink.
I don't know who Etsy is, but I doubt she was an outcast settler.
Just what the fudge are you doing in here, Missy?
Mistress Arlene, how now?
How now, indeed.
How now?
I'm reassigning you both.
To
The
what?
fudge churning duty.
Well, this is volunteer, so she doesn't have to do it.
How the hell should I know? I only moved here from Scottsdale in April.
Oh. So why are you so gung-ho about this whole place?
Can I help you?
Oh, he just stole that.
You realize this is like the longest conversation we've ever had.
Gorgons are taught not to engage.
Why?
I don't want to accidentally stone someone.
Well,
I'm not afraid of being stoned by you. It's just temporary.
is it?
So, I was thinking of sneaking
Friggin'
behind the
weird
greenhouse
kids.
tonight. There's supposed to be a blue moon. Only happens once every 23 years or something crazy.
Blue moon?
Cool. Hey, have fun.
No, brother, she's
By the way,
inviting. She wants you
know
to
that's
go.
where a lot of kids go to hook up, right?
I have spent all morning flirting and hinting and trying to act cute while brushing some roadkill just so you would ask me on a freaking date.
Oh. Oh, that's what you were doing.
Yeah, brother. Granted, I would have. This would be me. I would not pick up the clues at all.
Meet up behind the greenhouse tonight.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Hey, Ajax! Can you help me move the badger dentist to the front window?
Yeah, coming, Disa.
Can't believe he asked.
Yeah, he asked for sure. Seems weirdly dark.
No, I can't just touch something. My visions seem to happen spontaneously. I would rather dye my hair pink than ask my mother for advice.
Well.
Oh, you want me to prove it to you?
What if it worked?
Nothing.
She's gonna touch something. Touch the door. Burn the witch! Burn her! How's she supposed to repent if you burn her?
Goody Adams!
Goody Adams.
You have been judged before God and found guilty.
She like an ancestor to Wednesday Addams?
Lucifer's mistress herself.
Lucifer's mistress.
You are abominations in the devil's grip! I will not stop till I've expunged this new world of every outcast, godless creatures.
Oh, damn. They're gonna kill everybody in there?
Mother.
Do you have a key? How are you gonna get her out of that?
Save yourself. He's chained us all to the floor.
Dang, he sucks. Unless there's like a secret passageway. Oh, there is.
He's here.
There will be no escape for you.
Thing, I saw her. The girl from my visions. Her name is Goody Adams.
Yeah, probably you're an ancestor.
Must have been the bearded man from earlier.
Nope, you're gonna look again. It's right there. It's a werewolf. Yeah.
The monster's human.
The monster's a werewolf.
I don't believe in heaven or hell, but I do believe in revenge.
Revenge. Wow. Is Thing gonna disrupt it? I'm surprised that guy didn't disrupt the line of gunpowder. No one noticed this? Yo, Wednesday, you're a terrorist. This is a terror attack. Vivaldi's Winter. It just notices her still chilling there, playing that music. Does bronze melt? It does.
If you're unwilling to fight for the truth.
You don't think I want the truth? Of course I do. But the world isn't always black and white. There are shades of grey.
Maybe for you.
This man wants to be a photographer. Got some batteries for the camera and everything. Dude, you're about to die. Oh. That's not how cameras work, but alright.
Wish me luck.
If he breaks your heart, I'll nail gun his.
Nice. Solidarity. She knows. She was part of the gang.
One coincidence is just a coincidence. Two are a clue.
What if he sees himself? Does he... Someone's gonna remove the mirror, and he's gonna see himself in it, and turn to stone?
No!
Oh, she's gonna think he stood her up.
Rowan's drawing and me and Crackstone happen sometime.
Well,
in the future.
at least, unless someone gets rid of his body, people, at least Enid will know that he didn't stand her up on purpose.
3 coincidences that I know are connected.
Morticia Frump. Did she not like her? They were roommates, right? Did she secretly dislike her? Oh, the therapist is the one that makes these creepy things?
That monster could be anyone.
Yeah, she's a monster, for sure. What's up with the drawings on her wall?
The sheriff thinks they only exist behind the walls of this school.
No, he's a monster too. Is he the one that was protecting? Or he's the murderer? He might be the monster.
And then they strike.
Interesting. Why are you cut? Who cut you? "'Tis a monster indeed." Ah, come on. Man, they're really making it seem like the bad guy could be anyone. This was a very interesting episode as they all go to Volunteer Day and learn about pilgrims and such, and Joseph Crackstone and all the complicated history that surrounds the town and their school. Really interesting episode. I liked learning more about the Pilgrims. Obviously, we knew the history behind witchcraft, like the Salem witch trials. Not a fun experience, but the particular history surrounding this town is definitely not a fun experience. With this Crackstone dude, like, literally put like 30 people in a barn and burned them all to death. Like, that's some dark stuff. And they say they're outcasts, but I think one thing that's notable is most of the people, if not all of them, that were put in that barn were not white. If I go, at least from first glance, if I watched that correctly. I think if I go back and watch again, there, who knows, I might be able to spot some white people in there, but I think if I know this correctly off the top of my head, it looked like most of them were not white. So it's subtle, a subtle commentary on the history of the United States and white people's interactions with people of color, where they considered them outcasts and in this case burned them alive in a barn. You know, the United States does not have a fond history with its treatment of people of color, and I think this show found an interesting way to play on that dynamic a little bit. But yeah, Wednesday is continuing her investigation, and so it feels like everyone's trying to hide it from her. Like she is gonna get the right answer eventually, but there's just seems like so many different people, whether it be students or the principal or the people of the town, seem determined to cover this up. And like the mayor is involved, I think somehow. Principal Weems, the sheriff, he's probably involved to some extent. Like multiple kids at the school could be involved. The normie teacher, Christina Ricci's character, she's probably not a normie teacher. She's got secret powers of some kind. She might be the murderer. She might not. There's so many things that could be happening, and then they like revealed a lot at the end there, but yeah, very, very curious. I liked Enid and Ajax. They were cute together, but now he turned himself to stone. Who knows, is he like dead now? Because Enid was like, it's just temporary. How temporary is it? Like, is it temporary if he turns other people to stone? But if he turns himself to stone, is it still temporary? Or is that like permanent styles? Because isn't that how like you beat Medusa in like the stories? At least I think that's how they beat her in Percy Jackson. is they used a mirror or something and she saw herself and turned herself to stone. So he could be like dead, like permanent styles. Who knows? But I liked their interactions. I like Wednesday's interactions with both Tyler, the normie kid, and Xavier. I think they're both interesting fellows. I'm preparing myself for one of them to be a secret bad guy, but I'm not 100% sure. Again, I liked the vision sequence where we kind of learn the past about what really went down in this town. Solid rhyme. I think Wednesday should talk to her mom and figure some stuff out. That should be like priority number one for her, is figure that crap out. It's kind of curious that like no one believes her. Like she's fully on board this like this kid died train and there's a monster and some secret going on, and pretty much everyone like dismisses her concerns except for Xavier. He's slowly starting to come around. But I'm not 100% sure where he'll land on this. I assume he'll come around eventually. The Fleetwood Mac part of the episode was fun, where her and Thing commit a terrorist attack on this town. Like, good thing there weren't people like standing near, like directly near that, because that was a substantial explosion. Like she planted a bomb in the middle of town. Well, Thing did. But that was fun. That was a fun sequence as she just continues to play music while everyone's freaking out. That was a good time. Weems, again, she's hiding stuff. She's really mad at Wednesday. Obviously, terrorist attacks deserve some sort of reprisal in terms of, not being happy about it. But she's like hiding stuff as well. Like she crumples up a picture of Wednesday's mom and throws it in a fire. Again, Christina Ricci's character does the snaps, and she knows about the secret society and probably was part of it. Probably has powers to some degree. Who knows? The freaking therapist. What a weirdo. The therapist literally finds dead creatures and puts clothes on them and stuff. She does taxidermy as like a hobby. Some people like that. Those people are weird. Those people should not enjoy that. She's got some interesting pictures on her wall, though, that look like... I can't tell what those are. I can't tell if those pictures are animals or if they're like old school drawings of pilgrims and witchcraft scenarios. I don't know. Tyler... it's insinuated that he's some sort of monster. because Wednesday's like, oh, the sheriff thinks only all the monsters are outside of his home, but secret monster inside. And maybe this kid, maybe that's a red herring. You know, maybe the monster terminology in regards to that is not meant to be like literal like folklore monster, but like more like psychological, like he's just not a good person type monster. That would be interesting. Because he did mention that he has court, what was it, last episode or the episode before, he has court-ordered therapy, potentially about his mom, but if it's court-ordered, that, right? Because if his mom died, in some regard, they would probably suggest therapy for him, right? Because when he was talking to his dad, he's like, oh, what are you talking about? He's like, oh, we talk about mom. But when he talked to Wednesday, he said that his therapy's court-ordered. You don't get court-ordered therapy unless, like, you did something, right? Like, you get court-ordered therapy if, like, you're not in the clear in terms of your actions. You don't get court-ordered therapy because your mom died. Xavier, he's keeping the monster hidden somewhere, possibly, and then they got pictures of it at the end. So we're learning a little bit more piece by piece by piece by piece. We learned that Vision Girl from the last episode was Wednesday's ancestor, named Goody Adams, and what else? I think that's all we learned so far. I'm excited for next episode. I heard next episode is really fun because it includes the whole like that viral dance scene that Jenna Ortega, I guess, like choreographed herself. You know, I keep seeing little snippets of it across the internet, so I'm excited for that one. It's gonna be a fun time. But I think that's all I got to say about this episode. Definitely let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you enjoyed my reaction, please leave a like on the video. It means a lot to me. If you're new here or find yourself coming back often, hit subscribe, ring the bell so you're notified when I upload. And then if you're interested in seeing the full uncut version of this reaction, consider supporting me on Patreon. That is linked in the description below. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.